Morning. I actually got some pretty decent sleep last night. I can't say it was super comfy. I ended up sleeping, bringing in that I had got a Thermarest, just foam pad, and slept on the floor last night. Piled up a couple blankets and things, and it wasn't comfy, but I actually did get a decent amount of rest. I'm a bad sleeper in general, as you may have noticed. I don't get much sleep out here, but I also don't sleep very well when I share bed with anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. So I ended up sleeping on the floor, and I slept a little better, as I've mentioned. So hopefully today I do a little bit better. I feel much better than I did yesterday. Heart rate is a little better, less shaky, less nauseated, all that stuff. So we have about 14 miles today, and we'll see. 13 or 14, I'm not quite sure. We'll see how it goes. Now, I talk about how I live in a rural, remote area. We have been driving for at least a half an hour to go 9 miles, 8 miles so far, and I cannot imagine their commute here. This kind of seems like heaven to me, except there's a road right next to it, so people are driving by. But yeah, that is rural living. Well, yeah, what do we do now? We are a mile away, a mile and a half away from the parking area, and there's nowhere to park here, and there's a blowdown.
I guess we could ask those people there if we could park there and have to walk the extra mile.
There also is not much space to turn around, so Snowbird is going to walk down as I slowly back down, and we find ourselves somewhere to turn around in so that we don't drop off the side of this mountain.
So we're gonna do it.
I really wish that that tree had been down like a mile in instead of a mile and a half away, but here we are. We talked to Wacky, and we're gonna go another hour back down this hill, and we're gonna park at Hot Springs at our campsite tonight and do that 6 miles or 7, whatever it is, tonight. Wacky is parked at the other spot, and we're gonna do the same thing we were gonna do today, just walk in opposite directions and trade, except he is now walking northbound instead of southbound, and we are walking southbound instead of northbound. He said to just call 911. We have made it through all of the areas we tried to call to let them know about the blowdown. They told us to call 911, and it's been a fiasco. Nobody knows who it belongs to, but we are, you can see my little socks there. They're trying to dry. We're at the resort, and we're gonna go try and find where our campsite is, although we may just park here and then drive down to the campsite after. I'm not sure. Oh, closed. They are closed. Ice is out of order. I guess we'll find our spot on our own.
Isn't this the inn?
Snowbird's going to check and see if we can even drive back there, if that's a walking road. This is so bizarre. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Whatever, if that is the resort and spa, it's not open. There's cars here. There's no indication of where to go anywhere, unless I am just completely confused and kind of an idiot, which is a possibility. I'm not ruling that part out. But like, it's Thursday of Memorial Day weekend, and I have no idea what's going on here. We kind of dumbed upon this parking area. We didn't mean to park where the Appalachian Trail was. little beans are growing in there. Like little string beans or something, but they're all dried up. Or those are probably just seed pods for something, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so this looks like more like what the tent sites and camp area is, and I think where you go across, instead of, we tried to go across where the guy said it's across the street right there. That is not it, that's a construction site. This, where everything is blocked off and there's trucks and construction going on, I believe that back there is probably how we get back there. But I can understand how we missed that. Yeah, there it is, I think. Thanks, sign. Hiking the Appalachian Trail, but we're taking a slack packing day today. We've been suggested the Smoky Mountain Diner several times, so everyone may want to have dinner there tonight. We'll see. Somehow we missed it again. I walked way too far up here. Yeah. We were meant to turn. Well, we're thinking it's probably right there where there's a crosswalk into the middle of the woods that we did not notice as we were walking up. I don't think there's a sign that says anything, but you know, the crosswalk is probably an indicator. I had a feeling this would happen. Snowbird and I are about 1.5 miles in, and Wacky has made it down here already. So we're about to exchange keys. Another what?
Clubs to the face. Pack our trash, leave no trace. See a bear, give him space. Take it easy, it's not a race.
Beautiful, I love it. The grade isn't bad. It's uphill for a while here. And the temperature also isn't bad, but the humidity is killer. I'm, again, just sweating like a pig. It's probably gonna take me a while to get there. Snowbird might be waiting a little bit. I've gotten a reprieve from the incline. This is really nice. So far, the path has been pretty soft and smooth and wide-ish. Not, I mean, I guess I'm coming into an area that's not super wide, but it hasn't been crazy narrow. It hasn't been crazy rocky. It's been really nice so far. You can see the clouds or the fog coming up. Someone down at one of the other parking sites told us there is a little grave site right before the shelter, and I think we found it. Very interested about how they ended up there. Did they have a home up here back in the 60s? I guess she was the 40s, he was the 60s. Did they have a home here? Did they just really love this spot and get permission to be buried there? And how did they get them up here? Seems like a long way to carry the bodies. And I assume coffins too. So I'd love to know the story of all of that. I am not currently in need of water, so I'm not going to stop, but looks like there is a decent water source there, and that is where the shelter is. We're going to keep going. I have about 3.5 more miles left, I believe.
Thought I'd take this opportunity to explain how I find water on the trail. Now, I won't lie, there is an app that shows watermarks, things like that on a map, you know, where it is, how good it is, whether it's a strong flow, that kind of thing. Sometimes it's just as easy as there's water running across the trail, so obviously gather water. But I wanted to let you in on a little secret I learned when I was in South America from the Guarani natives. I can sense, sometimes I can like just tell without even needing to do a lot other than sense it. Like I can tell that the water is over that way now. Just letting you know that you can pick up and fine-tune these skills the more you're outside in the wild.
That was interesting. There's just like a surge. You could hear the surge coming through of rain, and it might be a good time to put my poncho back on because it sounds like it's gonna keep coming down. Ah, look! Chicken of the woods. It makes me so happy to see this, and also a little bit sad because I don't have anything to cook it. I mean, I suppose I could cook it in my jet boil, but I should probably just leave it for someone else. Snowbird, I found it!
Chicken of the woods.
The chicken of the woods!
Said it was all over everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Holy crap! Look it up there! Holy crap! I just saw this spot and was fixated. I did not even look up.
Took a little piece off of there.
That's amazing. Oh, I really hope a day hiker or someone who has a kitchen comes by and finds this. The lines and Snowbird, I know I said we're very close to the car, but so far away it's because guess how far we are?
0.2.
We're 0.2. I'm pretty sure we're 0.2 from here. When I checked a minute ago, we were 0.3. So I'm guessing this is 0.2. That 0.2 came up so fast. It was, it's right here. Ah, we did that relatively faster than I expected. I think it's 3:30, a little before 3:30. Back into Hot Springs. I think we're gonna schedule, Snowbird and I are gonna share a hot spring spa, so we're gonna go schedule that and figure out what we're doing for dinner. Snowbird wanted to stop at the Outfitter before they close, so we're doing that right now. Hello. How are you? A little damp, but great. All right, which one is ours? Oh, we were waiting for the attendant.
EX 130.
Oh.
What's the temperature?
Like 101 should be.
Are they all the same or all different? The temperature, yeah.
They're all the same. This will be your jet button.
Okay, great. Our hour is up. It's slowly but surely draining. I don't know if it's showing up, but right around there you can see the steam coming up. I assume that's part of where the hot springs are. And then you can see where they pipe it in from somewhere over on that side. And now we're gonna get a shower to rinse all of the salts off our body. All right, we're eating at the Great Eagle Taqueria, and I was feeling a salad. Actually, it does look really good, but The amazing batata also sounds delicious. And now I can't decide. Okay, yes I can. I can get that with a side salad. Done. Decided. Can I go with the French broad fishin'?
Okay.
And an amazing batata and the fiambre salad?
Small or large?
Small, please. Just the side, yeah, the side salad. Yep. Bird, what did you get?
I got the Appalachian chicken taco.
And fries and wacky. You got beans and rice?
Beans and rice.
And what's that one?
That one's an ahi tuna with colored cabbage and stuff.
Excellent. I love that. And you
That
got
was going to be my second taco, but I think I'm going to have my food here.
what kind of beer did you get?
I told her what I like, what flavored, and she picked me two, and this is the one I picked, and it's a Mexican something or another.
Okay.
It's similar to Corona, which is not surprising because I like Corona.
Nice.
So.
It's my turn.
Oh, yeah. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank
Enjoy.
you. Look at that.
With cabbage.
There's a lot of food here. Got pepitas and kale and black beans. This looks delicious. Good salad. Want a bite?
I don't like kale.
Wacky? You like some greens?
Sproul.
I love lime.
What kind is that one?
Lime. Oh, the taco? It is a the mahi taco. Snowbird got a churro for dessert.
Right out of the fryer.
Nice.
With chocolate sauce.
Ooh,
Maybe you need to take that.
yum.
Imagine
That looks
the
good.
night you could dip cookies in it.
Hi, baby. Hi.
Mini bully.
We've got our campsite. Wacky's got his tent there. Actually, it looks pretty bright compared to what it really looks like in the camera versus what it looks like out here. Snowbird is going to get water. She's parked there. I am going to sleep in my vehicle, and I believe the Snowbird is also. There are some bathrooms and showers like I showed you before. There's a laundry room, but it is not, or a laundry shed, but the washer is out of order, and there's soaking wet clothes in the dryer, so I don't know if that's also out of order. We are though, we do have a porta potty, so I'm gonna hit that before I go to sleep, brush my teeth, and then I'll show you my setup in the vehicle. This is the current setup. We have all of our stuff there. Our bags are in the front passenger seat and kind of down there, and I've got the window shade and a little thermarest and then a moving blanket and then my sleeping quilt and then this folded in half, and then I'll use my little travel sheet as my blankie because I think it's supposed to be pretty warm tonight. I think there's a train that goes by here. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm hearing a train go by. This is not the most comfy I've ever been in my life. Where is this train? Holy moly, can you hear that? It's so loud. Anyhow, this is not the most comfortable I've ever been in my life, but it's not the least comfortable. I am really hoping that I get some sleep tonight. Tomorrow, we were going to try to go back to the Max Patch area and do that 14 miles across, but we don't know if it got cleared, and so I think to give them one more day to clear it just in case, we're gonna go 10 miles north of here, and actually I think Wacky will start from here and he'll go 10 miles north, and then Snowbird and I will drive 10 miles north from here, and then we will walk southbound. And that's our plan for tomorrow. I forget what bald or gap, or a gap, yeah, I forget what gap that we're going to, but you'll find out tomorrow. Good night, guys.